pop onto this. We probably have time, like I said, to do like a 14-day jump. And then we'll head on over to, what's its face, to Dilly Dink with stuff. We have this to be done, but no one can do it. And we got guys that'll be done in 14 days, they'll be able to do it. So Reg, Jubilos, or Keston. Jubilos and Keston will be available in 14 days, no problem. Wait a minute, why is he... Oh, Reg. Reg is done in 18, so he will not be able to. Okay, so others busy. Region no. Curses no. Training no. Economy no. Rank up. Now, we can get culture up. Loyalty. Military. Community. I would love to do economy. Remember, it kind of needs to be higher than everybody else. Arcane. Stability. Relations. Oh, nope, we're doing relations. Sorry, Octavia. You have to sit this one out. This is the one that I needed to finally finish off. Getting her to say, hey, you need to hire that last guy. This is where we put Ekin in, hopefully, as our espionage advisor. And then we have all of our advisors done. Relations 3. Beautiful. Triumph. The wedding held... Oh, wedding. High society wedding. 2 eminent merchant families are joining in a highly celebrated wedding. The Baron received a request that the splendid ceremony be held in the main square of the capital. The wedding, held according to all the old traditions, became the event of the month. The splendor of the ceremony surpassed even brevet celebrations, and the military parade drew the attention of all the citizens of the capital. Now that's nice, man. Community +4, military +3, divine +3. Oh, you're awesome, Val. Bill, you're kissed it. Screw it. Nope. We have to pass this. It's the whole reason of us doing this. We have to pass it. And again, this allows us to skip those 14 days, pass all these checks in one go, so I don't have to keep popping back in every 5-6 days. It's starting to annoy me. Done. We got a success this time. Splendid military sacred procession drew the admiration of onlookers and guests. Not as good. Way to go, Keston. I guess the fact that you got a triumph is good news. The guards arrested the poachers and prison made them talk. The guards will make good use of their knowledge of secret force. Pass. Stability +6. Fine. Triumph. Here we go. Temple for the people. The advisor was competent enough to organize the construction. Not a single coin was pilfered or wasted. +3 to economy. Okay, now training. Bartholomew's skills as a diplomat. We could care less again. Remember, he's not doing any job in the kingdom right now. If we lose somebody, that's a different story, but there's no reason to do that training. Other, nothing there. This one's almost done in 2 days, matter of fact, and I think that's an automatic pass. Yes. So then that'll be done. Rank up. Nope. We need to go to events. Oh, hell, here we go. Oh, first things first. He's done in 4 days and 65% chance. Okay, so we need to check problems first. Opportunity, pass. Problems. Put Val on it for now. Problem. G-Bloss has no choice, so we might as well just straight up do this one, right? Well, let's keep looking. Problem. Can't put anyone on it yet. Opportunity. Come back to it. Problem. Keston can do this one and done in 28 days. Problem. Linzi. Here we go. Personal audience. That's where Linzi's going to tell me good stuff. Grand Diplomat wants to discuss important matters. This is Linzi telling us that we need to hire our last person. So, we know he has to be the one to do this because everyone else is busy. Might as well put him on it. He is the only one that can do this. Might as well put him on it. Val isn't the only one that can do this, but the other guys are busy, except for Reg. Is there any other problems that have to happen? Yes, and we need Reg for it. Come on, that opportunity probably. And here. Oh, hell, we're going to miss something. See this? Okay, so this is important. We'll miss an opportunity, maybe. We got 14 days to do it. You see that? So I have what? Who is this? Reg, Jubilos, Keston. Jod, when are you done? Jod can do this one. Here we go. Jod can do this one when he's done in 2 days. Reg can do this one when he's done in 4 days. We're fine. Okay. So, well, so far we're fine. It could go to hell in a handbasket out of nowhere. 45%, 70%, 75%, 40%, 65%. I think we're okay. Quick save on that mess. And let's go to our throne room, where they will do what? First, Linzi's going to talk to us, and then Linzi's going to ask us also for another advisor, which we'll go back in and pick that post up. Linzi. What up, little midget? Linzi shifts from foot to foot. Dorraj, not all diplomatic problems are solved openly. Sometimes a problem needs to be concealed, and sometimes knowledge must be ciphered and secrets overheard. To do this, you would need a spy chief. I'm not fit for the job. I'm used to speaking my mind, not keeping silent. Well, we already knew that. Please find a worthy minister for this position, and meanwhile, I will try to handle today's delicate matter. There is a guard detail from 7 Arches at the border. They were sent by the voice of the wind, one of the elder druids who rule 7 Arches, a diplomat and chief scout. Their guard keeps insisting there's an elf hiding in our lands, a fugitive who slipped out of their city. They asked us to help capture him, or at least not to hinder their search. But in 7 Arches they'll say an elf is a criminal when they really mean he's a hindrance. Since it wasn't us who sentenced him, why should we assume that he's the villain? It would be better it'd probably be better to find him and help him get back home to Canyonin. Tell me about this conflict between 7 Arches and Canyonin. 7 Arches are built on a spot that is sacred to elves. The elves fled from there once, and druids, the oak stewards, have ruled there ever since. The elves of Canyonin would like to return their shrine, or at least be granted access to it. But druids are wary of Canyonin and feel hostile to any elves on their territory. Alright, so here's our choices. Okay, so we have Divine and Relations up. Help the guards find and arrest the runaway elf. Help the elf, we get Relations and Arcane. Make sure the elf reaches Canyonin. You're not going to interfere. Community, loyalty, and stability are all good. Decide his fate as you see fit. I think she wanted us to help the elf. So I'm going to do this one. Make sure the elf reaches Canyonin. Helping him get home is the nice thing to do. I'll make sure we find the elf and get him back home safely. I'm sure Canyonin will appreciate the friendly act. They might even send a letter of gratitude, along with some ancient magical books. Oh, I should stop daydreaming. Support the Grand Diplomat's endeavors, so another rank up for her, an easier claim. Whatever the hell that means. That's got to be some cool ass thing. Any artisans? Uh-oh. Hey. Alandi. A young man runs into the throne room. His clothes, formally stylish and sophisticated, are torn and muddy. Your Grace, praise Chillin, I made it here alive. I beg you, please help us. You're supposed to stay on that side of the table, dude. You can't just, like, run up to me. Alandi, what in the hells are you doing here? Alandi blurts out angrily. Oh, Linzi, I'm so glad to see you. Forgive me, Your Grace, for my lack of decorum. My name is Alandi. I attended the Pitaxian Academy of Grand Arts with Linzi. Aha! Someone you used to know. Our teacher, Eobald the Insightful, has been forced to flee the wrath of King Triumvirate along with a group of his students. We almost made it to the capital, but we were caught. Only I managed to escape to find help. Linzi opens her mouth about to say something harsh, but she realizes the gravity of Alandi's words and interrupts herself. What do you mean? Professor Eobald is in trouble? Dora, we have to help. Who's Eobald the Insightful? He's a prominent researcher, a gatherer of myths and legends, author of many essays on history and literary theory. Any cultured ruler would be glad to welcome such a beacon of learning. Sounds like we're going to have a new guy on our team. Professor Eobald was one of the wisest people in the whole academy, maybe in all the river kingdoms. I knew the king would kick him out sooner or later. Like I told you, Triumvirate isn't interested in sages and scientists. He just wants bootlickers and toadies. Why did you run from Triumvirate? King Triumvirate is a jealous ruler. He doesn't intend to hand the title of the region's cultural capital over to anyone. He may have thrown our teacher out of the academy. Oh shit, he threw him out of the academy. But he would rather see Eobald dead than working for any Pitax's neighbors. And if the refugees return to Pitax, they won't be spared the chopping block. Oh shit. Why don't you send word in advance? Triumvirate has spies everywhere. If our teacher had tried to contact you, we wouldn't have made it out of Pitax at all. Why come to my lands? One of the Academy's most talented students already found shelter here after fleeing the tyrant's wrath. Alandi bows politely to Linzi. Your books are quite popular in Pitax. Outstanding. They're a living reminder that culture yet blooms beyond Triumvirate's reach. We had hoped, Your Grace, that you would take us under your protection as well. Linzi winces but says nothing. So this is not something Linzi likes. Is something wrong, Linzi? No. Yes. Not important right now. We need to save Professor Eobald as soon as possible. Where will we find Eobald and his students? Triumvirate's thugs caught up with us near a giant tree, a sycamore. I think if you go immediately, you should have time to intercept them. Fine, we'll help your teacher. Thank you, Your Grace. You won't regret it. I'll hurry back to the tree. Boom. I can't believe Triumvirate actually kicked out Professor Eobald. Well, it's his loss. We'll save him. Just don't go without me. I miss my old teacher terribly, so Linzi's coming with. Sounds good. All right. Anything else? Artisans? Yeah. Is that Mim? That's Arlene. Good day to you, my Baron. Travelers from other lands often visit the capital, and your subjects have many contacts in foreign lands as well. I've managed to acquire something particularly curious from one of my new acquaintances. Here's my latest trophy. A gift for my favorite customer. Wand of Call Lightning. You're the bestest. Peace out. Love you. She gives me the best shit. Turncoats. Okay. Call Lightning. Let's read up on this. Call this a druid spell. 1 minute per level. What? It's a full round to cast it. 5 minute buff. Wait a minute. What does this thing do? Not affected by spell resistance. I like this onto that. A reflex saving throw for half damage though. So ninjas beware. An exquisite wand of unusual power crafted by a true virtuoso. Immediately upon completion of this spell and once per round thereafter, you may call down a 6-foot wide, 30-foot long vertical bolt of lightning that deals 3d6 points of electricity damage. The bolt of lightning flashes down in a vertical stroke at whatever target point you choose within the spell's range, measured from your position at the time. Any creature in the target area, square, or in the path of the bolt is affected. You need not call a bolt of lightning immediately. Other actions, even spellcasting, can be performed. Each round after the first, you may use a standard action, concentrating on the spell, to call a bolt. Each time you cast a bolt, the spell's duration is reduced by 1 minute. Well, okay, so a 5-minute buff, so it's a 5 minute, there's 5 separate castings. That is awesome. Not that I'm going to equip it anytime soon, but what else? That's cool. Alright, do I have any, let's actually look at this, scrolls. I want to see if there's anything I need to scribe. No. 2B, anything you need to scribe? No. How about you, madam? No. Where's the other one? Hey, hey. There she is. Alright, you're good. Yep, we're all caught up. Okay. So Linzi wants to go with on this quest. Yeah, Varnhold's going to have to hold it for a little bit here while we do this turncoat thing, because I don't want the guy to die. Is there anything we picked up from artisans while we were busy? Does not appear to be. Okay. Peace out. Oh, wait. Damn it.
I'm there.
I almost forgot. Linzi talked to us about hiring the other person. I need to make sure to put him on the payroll. Come on, damn it. Click the thing.
I do what I must.
Success, +1 relations. Success. We got another rank up from Linzi. Economy, easier claim. Oh, this is it. Regions claim and upgrades cost 15% less. Hell yeah, we're doing that. Advisor, the last post, people. Here we go. Notice, again, we have options. We put, of course, our mercenaries in here. Proto's smart. She is not, and as such, she's got a -2. She's only at a +2. Jathel, not the one I wanted. Jubilos is okay at the job, but he's already got one. So I like Ekin in here, and he's a solid +5. So that's a little weird that he's a 5. He's not very smart. I wonder what that is then. Dexterity? Can't be. Would it? And maybe. I mean, you're agile, I suppose. Can he do either of these things? No. Okay, so again, we still have the same thing. So again, Jod has to be this one. Reg has to be that one. That's the only way this is going to work, where we get everything done in this month. And that's assuming nothing else shows up. But that's okay. We have got every advisor now unlocked and slotted. And we will start working from there to making sure the kingdom gets awesome sauce. Alright. I think we're good. Leave. Alright, who we take? Oh, hell, Harem leveled up too in this mess. We'll get him later. Who we taking on this mess? We gotta get back to my original team. Where are you at, your kid? You're here. Linzi wants to come with. Let's take Harem, since we want to level up anyway. We'll take Linzi, we'll take her. This way we get a cleric and she can be in the back row. And, Juby? Sure, why not? So that gives us our ranged attacks in the back. We got cleric up front with us this time. And Linzi will be able to buff us up and all that fun jazz. I'm not sure where we're headed. It's said by the big oak. Is that Old Sycamore? Oh, that can't be. Maybe. Linzi in party find Eobald. Yeah, it is. Trevo. By the way, we need to get our happy ass over to the Temple of the Elk. Just to check stuff out. Quick save. And I am going to level him up now. Cleric. Charisma. And you're just going to see why here in just a mo. Now his charisma is technically 13 with the gear that he has on him. At his next level, we can actually use it to pick a feat called selective channeling. That allows him to heal only the team or damage only the undead that are the bad guys. The thing about that to me is, again, it's not that it's cheating. The game allows it. It feels weird to me because the feat requires you to have a natural charisma of 13 or higher. His is going to be 11. I'm giving him a +2 thanks to the gear he's wearing, the charisma band or whatever he's got on his head. And as such, that's putting him up to the 13. The game allows it, but then to me, he would always have to have his charisma be at least 13 or higher. Okay, did they say specifically where they would be?
Patience.
No, we never get to use. We never get to use these damn bless spells.
In due time.
Oh, we never fought that thing over there either, did we?
Sorry.
We'll have to do that after this. Or did we? No, wait, did we? Ace the Free Shepherd. A group of young boys and girls play their lutes. Oh, this is a completely different thing. As hordes of centipedes. No, it's the same thing. Centipedes surround them, swaying their horns and hissing to the tune. A fat mite stands nearby, listening to the strange concert with a blissful smile. Music! Fine! Play! Play! Have mercy on them. Look at their fingers. They're bleeding, Eobald the Insightful says. An old gray-haired man begs the mite from among the musicians. Who can't play can be food, sweet pedicents. No want be food? Keep play. Professor Eobald, yeah. Professor Eobald, I presume. Your Grace, Linzi, praise Shilling, I beg you, save us from this music connoisseur. Hey, mite, who are you? I, Ash, Free Shepherd. Walk around, shepherd herd. Best pedicents on all woods, ask anyone. Everyone is proud of what they have. A king his crown, a merchant their gold, a mite their insects. Even a dirty kobold in the gutter takes pride in the dead rat he holds in his teeth. And truly, is there any essential difference between them? Do you know Queen Bada? Don't know no queen. Ash not bow to kings. Walk where want is so. God damn it. I was kind of hoping that could hold some sway. Whose bodies are these? Why no, some bandits first chase the musicians with knives, then go at pedicents. Sure, we not refuse free food, right, sweeties, right? What are you doing to these musicians? Listen to music, good music, I good, and pedicents good before meal. Okay, so we have an intimidate check. Get out of here before I cut your centerpiece to pieces. We got a pretty good chance of making that check, I'd say. Diplomacy. Offer 10 rations. Look how skinny those bards are. If you let them go, I'll give you a lot of food instead. Bluff, it's 30. And again, we have that 30. Aren't you aware that centipedes get indigestion from music? Diarrhea from bards, too. No, off, back, sweeties. No, listen to them, no goods. Go, 720 XP. I might lead the centipedes away, tenderly patting them on their backs as they go. 90 XP. Peace out. You're gonna get the squirts, man. Better run. Oh, that's so creepy. We gotta level up. Let's actually do this real quick. For our rogue of rogueness. who is going to be awesome. Now remember, I took her to 12 on purpose because I wanted to get her first, what do you call it, rogue talent after getting her advanced talents. Remember, you have to unlock that, so this is the first chance you have of getting this. Now, of course, there's 2 more coming. If I don't want that, I can do Arcane Trickster for the last 8 levels. But again, this is as high as we can take it. They even give it a little color coding. See that? This is as high as you'll be able to go. So if you see the slight color differentiation between here and here, if I invest every level from this point on, this is as high as it can take me, which means I won't get Invisible Thief, which is not the end of the world, but we also won't get Surprise Spells, which is the end of the world, because screw that. I could at least, though, get 4 sneak attack die. So that's solid. And again, I get the ranged Legger Demand, whatever the hell that thing is. I can't remember where that's at. And I get impromptu sneak attack. So there is that. But I'm still going to get 2 sneak attack die. So 2 versus 4 is not, game breaking. And I get another weapon to finesse train in. Remember, that'll allow her to use her dexterity for her damage output. So far, she's got rapier and dagger. I'm probably going to go short sword for the other one, because that's the 3 weapons that she's kind of wielding right now. Melee style, anyway. And I would really like to get those 2 rogue talents, because there's some good shit in there. We get better danger sense, which, again, I don't care. We also get Master Strike, and this is the other reason to want to go 20 in Eldritch Scoundrel. Again, it's not amazing. It's not surprise spells, but we can't get surprise spells anymore. So, again, I still maintain that these 3 rogue talents was worth it. So it's kind of on you. But I'm still taking her all the way rogue. Skill rank. Perception. All that stuff up. Yeah. And she got another point besides. Let's put that down here into use magic device. She's crushing it. Just awesome. Now. What is she limited on? Weapon finesse, 2-weapon fighting. Looks like we're doing our 2-weapon fighting stuff. Is greater 2-weapon fighting available yet? No. Show unavailable. Find it. Find out what we're missing for it. Base attack bonus of 11, which I think she'll get to at some point. So I think we're okay there. I hope we can. If not, then she's only stuck where she's at, and that's fine. We can get greater spell focus for necromancy, which is not the worst idea ever. We can give her weapon focus in something like one of her damn daggers or rapiers or whatever, but we don't have to. Arcane Strike is a solid upgrade for her. Her weapons will do more damage. Blind Fight's a solid upgrade. Clustered Shots is a solid upgrade. Oh, she's missing Rapid Shot, isn't she? She is. So I could have her do this one and not feel bad about that. That's a solid upgrade. Remember, she's using the crossbow. She's only getting like 2 shots right now. She could get 3 with this thing on. Yes, it'll be at a penalty, but that's okay. And she also penalizes them heavily when she does that. The only other thing I could do for her is I could find her armor and then get her arcane armor training, like armor proficiency, light armor. But again, she would have to waste 2 feats on it. 1 to get the armor and 1 to get the light arcane armor proficiency training. So kind of meh. Oh, magic is also missing. There we go. Do we have any? Not a 1. Okay, well maybe we need 1. Let's grab that meta magic intensified. Yeah, I like that. That's a solid upgrade one. And spell wise, hide other levels. We're on level 5 now, baby. Let's grab us some. Remember, she's Necromancer, so we want to check for that first. Not a damn thing. Oh, there's a bunch at level 4, though. We should scroll back down to level 4 to see if she needs any from here. Like Bestow Curses here. Contagion, which I could care less about. Greater False Life, I could care less about. Fears down here. That's a decent one. It's not teammate friendly, but even if they make their save, they're still shaken for 1 round, and that's some benefit to us. Yeah, there's not a whole lot down there. She already grabbed Animate Dead, Bone Shatter, and Innervation, so I'm probably okay. So let's go back to level 5. Cloud Kill. That's a staple. And with us having delay poison immunity with everybody on the team casting it at least once, we're good to go. We can stay in that damn cloud, watch things die at our feet. Overland Flight is a solid buff for her. And Protection, no less. Waves of Fatigue. Now this is a necromancy one. I keep forgetting about you. And this one doesn't have a save. It's not amazing. It only makes them tired. -2 to strength, -2 to dex. But that's still a debuff. For any kind of weapon that they're swinging. They're -1 to their swing and probably -1 to their damage. So that's helpful. It's not teammate friendly, so we have to line it up. But that's cool. It gives us something new to try. And of course, spell book. Now remember, she has meta magics now. So, you see how we have, where is it at? Snowball, meta magic. Make that bad boy. Ray of Enfeeblement, we can meta magic that as well. That's a necromancy spell, no less. Shocking Grass, not that she's ever going to use it, but might as well make it. We can do the same for Ear-Piercing Scream and Corrosive Touch, but we're probably not going to use either of those, but I'll do Corrosive Touch just because. Ear-Piercing Scream only gets like a minor increase. Color Spray, Touch of Gracelessness helps a little. Hypnotism, no. Nothing over there. Burning Hands, though, that's got a decent upgrade. That's a 5d4, jumping up to a 10d4 for a level 2 spell of fire damage. That's not bad. Burning Arc is a good one. Auto hit move. Scorching Ray, it says it does it, but it doesn't actually do it. And I don't know that the Create Pitch still works, so I'm not going to bother. Frigid Touch, it says it does it, but it doesn't help. Bone Shaker does, but it really isn't going to help you a whole hell of a lot until like the end of the game. Acid Arrow says it does, I don't think it does. Molten Orb says it does, I don't think it does. 3 Fireball does. Battering Blast says it does. I don't think it does, but we'll try it. Because she's a beam caster after all. Wall of Fire definitely does. Bone Shatter definitely does. But again, probably more helpful at the end of the build than anything else. Where we go? Dragon's Breath definitely does, and that's a solid upgrade. Innervation, it says it does, but I don't think it does. Look at the info on these when you want to check that stuff. It's 1d4 temporary negative levels. It has nothing to do with what caster level you are. The only thing that affects caster level is the duration. And again, so what? I mean, yeah, it'd be nice to have it at level 4 and level 5, so I guess you can cheese it and do that, but it's not giving you a benefit besides that. So I'm not going to slot it because I think that's a mistake. Acidic Spray works, though. And that little bastard's mean. She can't cast it yet, but we'll make it. Same with, oh, she doesn't have anything else. Cloud Kill, I don't think it does. Again, it says it does, but I don't think it does, because it's not based on your HD, I don't think. Or your level. The only thing that affects the level on that is the... what do you call it? The, minutes, the duration. Disintegrate would work for her. This is one that's a kind of freaky-deaky. So Disintegrate would work because it's based on your caster level, but she's not a transmuter for one, and again, she can't cast level 7 spells because she's a Elder Scoundrel. So that's cool. Alright, Ebal says, look who's here, Linzi, and is this his grace? Praise all the good gods, you made it just in time. A bit longer we'd have been done for. Ebal the Insightful, oh, and please allow me to congratulate you, albeit late, for the opening of your own publishing house. I had the pleasure of reading those of your books that managed to reach Pitax, and I must say you certainly studied well. Your choice of authors and books for publication suggests a sophisticated taste in literature. You were recommended Linzi publish a particularly inspiring and wonderful book. So he's very happy. Awesome. Teacher, I'm so glad to see you. I can't believe that talentless hack Iravetti kicked you out of the academy. I wish everyone could see what a philanthropist and patron of the arts he really is. His tricks could make up a whole book. You know, Linzi, that's not a bad idea. I know many details of just how much harm the king brought upon his own academy. If you find yourself with time between adventures, I'd be happy to sit down and write a book with you. All the more so now that you have your own printing house to print it. Seriously? You want to work on a book with me? Of course I'll find the time. Let's set off at the capital as soon as possible. I can't wait to get started. 1200 XP. Hail, Baron. Now we all... Alandi stops when he sees Linzi's piercing glare. Is something wrong? You don't even remember, do you? Of course you don't, but I'll never forget. You and your friends poisoned the years I spent at the academy. Hiding my things, tearing my books, spilling ink on me, dunking me in the fountain, and now you have the nerve to come here. Maybe you want a job at the publishing house too. Professor Eobald, is this true? Of course, I would never dare accuse our dear Linzi of lying, but I know nothing of these accusations. Alandi has always put his best foot forward with me. He's a wonderful poet and musician, and he's always been polite. If not for him risking his life to get us to the capital, we'd all be dead. Alandi, did you really appear this way? For shame. I thought better of you. What do you have to say for yourself, Alandi? What is there to say? We were students. Sometimes we made jokes, pulled pranks. Sometimes they were rude and stupid. I'm sorry, Linzi. I'm ashamed of my behavior. I never should have done those things to you. You can shove your apologies all the way. You hear tears in Linzi's voice. Please, Linzi, we are at your mercy. Will you truly stoop to revenge? Is this what you took from my lessons? What do you want to do with him, Linzi? I don't know. I'm sorry, teacher, but I can't bear to look at him. Let him go wherever he wants. Restov, Mivon, or Absalom for all I care. I'll even give him money for travel, just so I don't have to see his face. Linzi, Eobald clasped his hands before him. I understand that you're hurt, and I'm at fault too. If the other teachers and I had paid as much attention to the students' behavior as we did to their grades. Eobald closes his eyes and takes a deep breath. I cannot change the past, but please find it in your heart to forgive Alandi. He's an exceptional poet. Allow him to atone for his behavior. Bring a little kindness and light to your barony. Teacher, I don't know. Linzi looks back at you. What should I do? Maybe I should forgive him? Let him write those brilliant verses of his, the scumbag. Yeah, he was a punk kid. He did hurt her, I guess. Forgive him. Give him the chance to atone for his deeds. Linzi glares at Alandi for a long while, then sighs and looks away. Fine, stay, but you'd better write the best poetry in the world. Got it? I'll be checking. Linzi glares at Alandi for a long while, then sighs and looks away. Fine, stay. When you write the best poetry in the world, I promise. Thank you. I swear you won't regret it. Let's get back to the capital. I can't wait to start working on the book, teacher. Alright. We did not spend the night here. See this? And since we have a wonderful opportunity to wail on this bad guy, spend the night here. Excuse me. And you get mugged by this really ancient prick of a monster. For whatever reason, the devs thought it's funny to put in a monster that you can't kill for many, 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 many levels here. In chapter 1, no less. This thing's a straight up jackass. So, Eliza, first off, this thing does electric damage. This with some protection. Get your ass over here. So
Strike as one.
You can melee the shit out of this thing to death, by the way. Make sure her... Oh, did I not grab? Oh, that's right. I didn't grab Rapid Shot. I grabbed better spells. Derp. Let's see if we can hit it. Let's hit it with a battering blast. See if that works. Nope. Immune to battering blast. It's immune to like every spell I think except for magic missile. Dora, however, knows a separate trick. Since it doesn't like force damage, you can straight up hit the son of a bitch with your Bane weapon.
This will hurt.
It's got some armor on it, though. Jubilost, on the other hand, don't care about that.
Clever ploy.
Get him, Jimmy. Bomb. Bomb. Bomb again. He about took it out in one combat round. Love that little dude. Alright, Linzi. Burf us up. And she still has action, so she can still shoot. Even if it's bad. Alright, Hiram, your turn. Can you firebomb this little bastard? Some divine damage. I'm immune to that too, huh?
Repent.
Screw you, man. Run away, run away. Oh, you like to think you're getting away. Doggos! Hold this fool still. Proto. All your ass down here, kid. Snowballs might work on him. Give this one a go. You're gonna have to hit him though. Dora. Again, if I had equipped more magic missiles, we could just down this bastard with magic missile spells. But it's almost dead already anyway. And like I said, we'll try a spell, but I don't think it's gonna do anything. Yep. So the trick is always the same. Jubilost here being a badass when it comes to bombing this thing. Sadly, he can't reach it from where he's at. Can't even reach it from there right now. Linzi. Lift it up here. Can you shoot this fool?
You deserved it.
35 armor. Oof. Aaron. Oh, what do you got here? Oh, those are cure spells. We can try it. Bless. Give everyone a chance to hit it. Liza, why don't you try your damage? Hey, that did work on it. Good. Doggies are scared. No, doggy, run. No. Alright. Come on, give me my chance to kick this son of a bitch's ass.
Out of my way!
Out of my way! Nope. Alright, Dora. I'll finish it off.
This spell works differently.
Like that. And the reason you do this is not just the okay chunk of XP you get. Little bastard leaves behind a goddamn diamond. And that's money. Just saying. There's reasons to want stuff. So, what we got over here? Random kobold. Oh, all my loot.
I do what I must.
You're probably overweight now. Jubilee. You're strong now. There you go. Alright. Yep. Bounce out of here, guys. That's way too much weight on this team right now. We got like a retarded amount of this leather scrap armor. But if we can take it back to base, what the hell, we'll sell it. Got nothing but time. Let's see. What we're going to do next. We have to go back to base. Why is that glowing? You seen that? I swear it was glowing over here. Like it was pulsing or something weird. We still need to go to the Temple of the Elk, but that's not the fast way to get there, so we need to go here. Sell all our crap off, and then we'll teleport over. I do want to see what they have for vendor stuff. We got something going on here. What's going on? What's going on? Project's complete. Protection from Persons. Remember, Jai was the one to do on this one. Nice. In 2 days, he'll be ready for this one. Well, all right. And we go to here. Main square. I don't have to take Linzi with me anymore. So she can basically sit behind. We can put the normal team together. I don't know who I'm going to take with me, though. I mean, I don't care about the vendor. I mean, talking about for when we go to the Death Valley or whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, I might want Ekin. With him and Akbo, that's an extra teammate, too. I keep forgetting that part. Akbo goes a long way to solve some problems. That's like another meleeer for us without even really hiring one. And with him being level 15 now, he's going to be crushing shit, so. Oh, for all that junk, give me my sword back. Look at that, 89 bucks that was going to waste. That was so stupid. Anything that we need to sell? No, we got to keep that. Yeah, okay. Anywho, down here. So, We have Temple of the Elk. We're getting rid of you, and keeping you. And they replace you guys. We get Tristan, Jubilost, and I need a Meleeer. I don't need a Meleeer, I guess. These two guys are good. They got plenty of pets between the three of these dudes. We got plenty of pets. But I do like bringing Jaethal. I do like bringing Emiria, and Emiria's been rocking it. And I haven't really had a chance to tinker around with Reg. Let's actually do that. He's fun, and he's super damn strong, so we can help pack out some shit. Yeah, so let's do that. That's our team. That's what we're taking with us to the underground, or the Valley of the Dead. More than enough firepower there, spells there. And Reg definitely needs some love and aim because I want to get him to finish off his Dragon Disciple ability. He's going to get the ability to... Oh, where are we going here? Temple of the Elk. Probably closer to here, you think? Or here? Let's go to the North Nile Marches. How far are you? 13 hours. Trade guard. Teleport to trade guard. 15 hours. Technically faster go this way. Teleport to Tattleford. Alright. Temple of the Elk. Aha. Quick save. Again, the reason we're going here is because of us rebuilding the Temple of the Elk. A, you want to see what you rebuilt, and then B, you also want to go here so that you can see the people that came by to worship Aristil. They basically set up shops. I think there's only one, but again, if there's another bag of holding here, we're definitely grabbing it. I don't give a damn if it's 25 goddamn grand. I'm taking that damn thing because I want it. So, yeah. Pilgrims. Pilgrim Trader. Ancient Faith returns to Holy Walls. This is rebuilt? Looks like shit. Ancient statue air still seems to resist the ravages of time. Blah 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 blah. Our crystal clear seems to radiate a gentle and soothing shine. Yay. I won't lie to you guys, I was expecting more, like there to be ground, you know, like tiles on the floor instead of it being dirt exposed piece of shit. Maybe it's this up here. It's still fallen rock, dude. Looks like crap. How is this rebuilt? What am I wasting my BP on? I feel scammed. Oh well. Maybe they cleaned the steps. What do I know? But there was, like I said, a trader, as you saw. Right there. Pilgrim Trader, you see a tall woman dressed in simple but rugged traveling clothes. Greetings, your grace. I'm Ilga, leader of these pilgrims in honor of Aristil. I meet with travelers and deal in the goods of our small community creates. How can I be of service? How is the temple restoration progressing? Not quickly, your grace. Oh, okay, so it's not done. Again. Temples like this take dozens of years to build, and I fear a full restoration won't be much faster, but we're happy to be able to touch the holy shrine and do our part to ensure its future greatness. Please show me your wares. Alright. Ware showing. We got an energy source. This is another one of those rings like Tristan has. Matter of fact, I don't know that we can't double up on these rings, by the way, so that might be something worth just straight up buying. We got Greater Magic Weapon. I'll take one of those. I'll take a Scrollfly Angel. And that's it, huh? Less weapon. Meh. Scroll a knock. Meh. Hey. Honestly, I was expecting more. I won't lie to you. I was kind of expecting some awesome shit. But, the energy source ring, like I said, he has one. I think they will stack. How many does he have on right now? Let's take a look at him.
I'm listening.
He does 13 in a day. It won't activate until, obviously, we rest up. But, you put the other one on him, he should be at 15 in a day. So, let's test that theory later. Cool, cool. So now it's all about going back to the kingdom, making sure that everybody's going to pass their checks before we head on out to the Valley of the Death. So Teleport from here. 13-hour jump. Teleport. Back to the capital, if you would, sir. Alright, we're going into throne room. I feel weird about this, like we've missed something or we forgot something. I need to check my journal real quick.
I do what I must.
Alright, let's check the journal real quick to make sure I'm not forgetting something. I mean, Environhold stuff, we knew about that. I'm looking at a unicorn horn. Still waiting for them to say come back to the stolen lands. All the companion quests are caught up. We finally got our last advisor. Curse is cruising right along. Yeah, we're still waiting to hear back from them. Anything in the errands? I guess we just do a quick check it. Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, no, we're good. Alright, let's do a hard save first. We haven't done one of those in a little bit. And go inside here. Just to make sure we're not missing something. Again, as soon as Reg is available. And he's done in a day. So again, we probably need a straight up rest. So let's do that. Bounce out of here. We'll take a knee. Go back in. He'll still not be ready. And then we'll burn up another day, whatever, to get him ready. Just come save that spot. So rest up. So everyone gets their spells back. Cool, cool. Okay. Rests. And skip a day. Triumph. Undead sightings. Again, our scouts confirmed the presence of monsters and local militia have successfully eliminated the threat. Ooh, we got more traits and stuff, though. He needs to be on this one, but... Oh, come on now. It says we have until... next month. You see that? The 3rd. Whale hunt. We may miss this again. This could be one of those damn things that pisses me off. And again, I need him on this one as is a problem. But again, it says the 3rd month. So we should have time to do that thing. And still do this one. So we're going to trust it. But, again, we'll hard save it. And we're going to say 2nd or 3rd month. With a question mark because we don't know. Because I don't want it to be, oh, you failed. If we know them, then we know that's the spot to come back to. That's going to piss me off, though, if we fail that shit. Keston might be able to... When's he done? No, he's not done for another 24 days. Yeah, so he can't get on that. Linzi can't get on this because she's busy with... what is she busy with? Oh, the easier claim thing. And then I specifically said, oh, we don't need her. And it turns out we did. Damn it. But again, it's both of those say that it's the 3rd month. So we should have time. If we miss the opportunity, I won't feel bad. But if we miss the problem, I'm going to be pissed. So we'll have to go back in time to fix that mess. Alright, let's head back out now. Again, this is our team. Fine with them being the team. Getting hungry. We want to teleport to here. Silvershire. Thank you. Alright, quick save again. Alright, so now it really is nothing more than do we have enough rations? We want to have at least 18, right? Yeah, right there. 18 rations. Okay. So that we have enough food for whatever is going down this way. Hit it. And again, notice the delay poison icon. Immunity to poisons while we're in our kingdom. Try to avoid. We're doing this simply because I don't want to have to worry about meaningless little fights, you know, draining our spells and whatnot. We'll just skip it. We're getting plenty of XP and everybody's happy. Why risk more problems, you know? Random Road, though, that's the guy. He may have better gear, so we'll give it a quick check.
Quiet.
Oh.
I'm thinking.
Is it the guy?
I'm there.
Alright. What the hey, dude? Oh, it's not the guy.
I've got a message for you.
You got a message for me, human, huh?
It's time to pull off the masks and answer for your deeds. My master has seen enough, so he summons you. Come, kneel before this land's true ruler. Embrace suffering, embrace pain. Surrender your spirit to Mordecai, the chosen of the 4 horsemen, and the keeper of the Oculus of Abaddon.
The Oculus of Abaddon, that sounds sexy, but Mordecai is apparently his master, so now we know Mordecai is definitely involved. Magar Varn was the ruler of these lands. Your master stole something that didn't belong to him.
Magar Varn and his minions were impostors without rights and honor. Soon, the empire of Mordecai will rise from its 1,000-year sleep and reclaim its lands. One such as you will serve this future in life or in death.
Your master is responsible for what happened in Varnhold?
Yes, and it was well-deserved punishment. One who dwelled in that town stole what was not his to possess. He trespassed in the master's sanctuary, defiled it, and brought what he stole to the place you call Varnhold. By doing so, he incurred the wrath of my master.
What happened in Varnhold? Where did everyone go?
My master's knowledge and power are great. The Oculus of Abaddon has granted him even greater power. It was the Oculus that brought about his revenge over the impious ones.
What do you mean by seen enough?
I'm the eyes and the ears of my master. Everything I see or hear, he sees and hears as well. All we speak of, all your deeds, nothing escapes my master.
The chosen of who again?
The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. The rulers of Abaddon, archdemons, harbingers of death and destruction. The greatest, the horseman of death, Charon, deemed Mordecai worthy and granted him a gift. The Oculus of Abaddon.
I'm not afraid of your master. Tell me where I can find him.
Go to the Valley of the Dead. Pass the gates and face the challenges that await. If you survive, my master will meet you in his sanctuary.
What waits in the Valley of the Dead?
The gates bar the entrance to the Valley of the Dead. Only the one who has the key or sacred knowledge can pass. Once my master barred the valley from the outer world and the lesser races such as yours. Thus my master could focus upon his research and rule the empire without the pathetic rebellions and petty wars of your kind. You have a choice. Find 3 incense burners hidden in the tombs of traitors who imprisoned my master in his sanctuary, or conjure darkness, which is able to open the way to the Valley of the Dead. This way or another, you will be able to pass the gates, and my master will seal your fate.
Yeah. If this Mordecai truly wishes to meet with me, then he can come to me. Nah, I'll count.
I have no doubts about that. I'll meet you in the sanctuary.
Suck it, bird.
In
So
due
that's that.
time.
So learn about Oculus of Abaddon.
Wait. We need to talk.
What's the matter?
The Valley of the Dead the Raven spoke of. I know it. An ancient evil is buried there, from empires since turned to dust. Being cautious is not enough. If you go there, you must tread quietly, or you shall awaken dark things indeed. A tomb lies in the heart of the valley. That is where the evil sleeps. I know I cannot sway you from going, but if you must go, please let me help you. My faith may help, when spells and steel may not.
We travel together, and I shall follow you to the Valley of the Dead. Yep.
I'm off.
He has to come on this quest to complete one of his quests, I believe. So you have to take Tristan with you. Oh, I don't know about have to. You should take Tristan with you. Let's just say it that way. It's actually quite interesting. And if you don't, you might get a better reward out of it. I will say that. Having said that, though, I'm just going to kind of complete the path this way here, guys.
My strength betrays me.
I know your strength is crazy. Avoid the enemies. Evade the enemies. We're going to rest before we get into this Valley of the Dead. That's obvious. But we're going to do that tomorrow. With that, though, my name is Brother Mute. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. I'll see you guys soon. Bye now.